Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Josh McElveen confirms he's giving run for 2nd District U.S. seat through examination. A familiar face in the New Hampshire political media may soon find himself on the other side of the camera as the newest New Hampshire political candidate. Former WMUR political director Josh McElveen confirmed Monday that he is giving a thorough examination to the possibility of becoming Republican candidate for the 2nd District U.S. House seat, which has been held by Democratic U.S. Rep. Annie Custer since 2013. McElveen, 47, a Brookline resident, said he considered himself a moderate Republican who is conservative on fiscal issues based on personal responsibility, but socially moderate. He said he has been giving a congressional run series consideration since leaving his most recent professional position as Vice President for Communication and Marketing at the Dartmouth-Hitchcock Health System in early November, citing philosophical differences with other administrators. McElveen was the political face of WMUR for nearly 10 years, joining the station in 2008 and leaving in March of this year to take the Dartmouth-Hitchcock post. McElveen said he has set no timetable for a decision, saying, "There are a lot of people who I want to talk to, a lot of people who I respect." McElveen also said he has respect for the two Republicans who have declared their candidacy for the seat and who would be his 2018 party primary opponents should he decide to run. State Rep. Steve Negron and former Veterans Affairs Medical Center whistleblower Dr. Stuart Levinson. Another Republican who has been mentioned in connection with the seat is former State Rep. Lynn Blackbaker, who sources say could begin serious consideration of the candidacy after she ends her active duty in the U.S. Navy in early January. Blackbaker's current active duty status prevents her from discussing politics, but she did talk about policy as the featured speaker at a closed-door meeting of New Hampshire conservatives last Wednesday in Manchester. McElveen is a U.S. Marine Corps veteran who served in non-combat roles in Operations Desert Storm and Desert Shield. He grew up in Wolfboro Falls and had been a radio and television reporter and anchor in various markets for about 20 years before moving to the healthcare industry. After holding positions in Central California, Santa Barbara, California, and New Orleans, he returned to New England in 2005 as an anchor for New England Cable News. McElveen joined WMUR in 2008 as a political director and anchor, hosting the weekly political interview program Close Up, and covering countless candidates for political offices ranging from president to state legislator. He interviewed then President Barack Obama at the White House in 2016 and co-moderated nationally television presidential debates. He said his primary focus as a candidate and an office holder would be trying to close the board division between the political parties. McElveen said his experience covering politics has convinced him that they don't know anything more than the average person. After regarding the current bargain of allegations of sexual harassment against members of Congress and political candidates, McElveen said if these people are guilty of sexual harassment, they should not be in office. McElveen confirmed that among those he spoke with about a possible candidacy is New Hampshire Republican Party Chair Jeannie Forster. Declining to name others, he said, "I'm fortunate to have a lot of friends, a lot of people that I respect at a lot of levels inside the party and outside the party. They have given me the professional views of things and efforts that this has on them and their families." He said that being currently married and the father of 13 and 10-year-old daughters is what makes it so tough to come to a final decision on whether to run for office. And that does it for my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with more news reports. Good night, everyone. Bye.